I thought I would hate this ship. I ignored it for so many years, but honestly, Gascone is pretty good. Now, I know this is likely still the lowest French BB on the totem pole for Tier 7 just because there are so many good ones, but this ship has some good points and I will try to talk about those during this video. As for the setup, I'm using aiming systems. Remarkably, I haven't gotten a single turret knocked out since I've been playing this thing, which usually always happens in Footer or Flanders or something like that. So the durability module, doesn't seem warranted. Prop, conceal, and reload, of course. My commander, Azerlan Dunkirk. Why would you use anybody else? This is likely the best battleship commander in the entire game. It's definitely pay to win, but if you're free to play, I would see nothing wrong with going with Jojo, or what I really like is Guaprat, surprisingly. I think the speed buff is kind of nice. Crisscross is also good because this turret traverse isn't that great. And then inspirations, I'm actually using Iachino and Cunningham. Is that the best options? I don't know. You let me know in the comment section down below. The ship has a pretty fast reload, so I just went into accuracy, and it seems to be working out. But without further ado, let's jump into a match together. Alrighty, Land of Fire. I usually like this map. It's usually a pretty good one. We have a Baltimore here with us, so that bodes well. We didn't get a DD spawned with us, so let's go out and do our own spotting out here on the flank. And honestly, that's where a ship like this wants to be. No sitting behind islands, not really sitting at all. It's kind of a moving, flowing battleship, and it's really fun when you kind of get used to that playstyle. The one complaint I do have about this thing, it's easy to outturn my turrets. So if you're hard ruddering in Gascone, yeah, Guaprat would actually fix that, or Jajard if you were using Crisscross, but then you wouldn't have frontal fire, which we're gonna probably make use of here. These guns, they're only 380s, so yeah, let's go ahead and switch over to HE and see if we can get an early fire on Kansas, kinda like that Richelieu just did to me. Now the question is Richie an HE spammer, or, okay, Richelieu is an HE spammer. I mean, honestly, it's probably a good strategy because I'm not going to give this guy any angles to hit me hard with the AP, so yeah. But this is a ship definitely that you can use the HE. We can kind of look at the accuracy here too in these opening volleys. So yeah, let's use the speed to roll out here to the side to some open water. Richelieu, Kansas, there is probably a DD with them. So when I go behind this island, let's hope we drop spot, because he's not in the cap. So he might be out here on the flank with us, which is going to make this not that fun. We don't want to catch torpedoes. This ship has a 35% torpedo reduction. Nice, we got the double fire on Rishi. He looks like he damage conned it immediately. Maybe some of those Jaeger torps connect for a perm flood? Maybe. Also, I'm still spotted, so there's a DD out here. Udachi or Ostergotland, I don't know which one is worse. Honestly, I think I fear an Ostergotland more. Yeah, our detection's 13 something, so we might want to be turning back around. To be honest, we don't want to sail into that. Anyways, 35% torp reduction, nothing amazing. Flander has 44%, Republique has 55%, but still, you know, it's not as bad as it could be. I think the Champagne has the worst. It's down in the 20s somewhere. And this just isn't the most survivable battleship. We have a small HP pool, 63,000, and of course mine's actually lower. Let's go ahead and ping the map here so maybe my Jaeger can come help me out. Yep, there's the torps. We turned around just in time. Yeah, called that. Force, those are moving fast. That's gotta be Oster. Anyways, HP pool. It's not that great. Ours is 60k because we are using Megalomanian. Every time I play a French battleship, I always take that. It's just too freaking good. 10% off the reload, 20% off of the detectability bloom after firing the guns. So, I mean, it's worth losing 3k on the HP. Nice, we got the fire on Richie. He's still shooting HE. That's all right. Yeah, but this ship also has a trick up her sleeve when it comes to survivability that most people don't know about. More on that in a second. Let's see if we can't get the permanent fire on Richelieu. We gotta teach this guy a lesson. He keeps DCing us, not letting our fires burn. How dare you? We did not get it, but I tell you what, those torps, I guaranteed something is gonna connect there and he's gonna regret damage conning all that. So the heals. on Gascone, they're actually really friggin' good. They bring back almost 12,000 health per heal, making it the best French battleship heal at Tier 7. There it is, Richelieu is flooding. And we got some good hits on Oster. Nice. Let's keep coming across here and maybe we can get another shot on the destroyer. Although, oh man, when someone damage cons my one fire, I have such a hard time of letting it go. Like, I just want to make them pay for it. We don't have shots on Oster, so I guess, yeah, we'll make my dreams come true and get to shoot the Richelieu again here and see if I can get the fire. But yeah, 12k HP per heal. That's 60,000 more health. It's basically a whole nother ship. And the best part is they come off of cooldown in 36.8 seconds. That's about half the time of most other battleships. So you can really pop the heals off fast. It's kind of like the Ohio in that regards. Like, people think you might be dead, you might be down and out, but you can just cycle heals so fast. And again, 12k per, that's like Tirpitz levels. That is pretty darn good. So yeah, it's just a little hidden secret of the Gascone, I think, that most people don't think about. Okay, this flank's looking pretty decent. We got the Ostergotland out. We have two, whoa, we're getting shot from that side already? Our C flank has completely and utterly collapsed, okay? It looks like our battleship that was on C side just straight up ran, which maybe he didn't have a choice, I guess. Interesting, all right. Well, let's keep shooting at Kansas to see if we can get him out of here, but also I gotta watch out for Georgia shells incoming here. Yikes. Tirpitz should rush and kill Kansas, that's good. Let's see if we can get a perm fire here, and then we can turn our guns to the left. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. The accuracy on this ship, it's actually better than Flander, Rishi, Jean Bart, and the Lefouder. It has a 1.9 Sigma. All of those other ships are a little bit lower, most of them at 1.8. The Champagne is the only French battleship with the better Sigma rating. I think it's straight up 2. That's a pretty accurate ship. All right, 9 seconds left on the cap. Oh boy, full health JB over there, and we're spotted. That's a Udachi. That's not good. Oh boy. We might, honestly, we probably just need to accelerate and get out of here. I don't think we're going to be able to get the cap. Nah, we're just getting focused too hard. We got to watch out for Udachi torps, but go ahead and turn out. Let's get our guns back on this side of the ship and see if we can escape from this situation. We can't push into the Udachi, but my plan was originally to go south towards our Tirpitz. Not anymore. But yeah, the accuracy, honestly, it doesn't feel that bad. And the more I think about it, maybe the double Sigma build, Cunningham and Iachino, maybe that's not the best thing because of the French dispersion. Maybe using Azerlane Scharnhorst for a little buffed dispersion might help? I don't know. Here lately, I feel like I don't want to use an inspiration slot just for that. All right, things are heating up. I think I can dodge these torps just fine. I wish I could go dark, and that is one bad thing about this ship that I was going to get to a little bit later. The concealment isn't very good. Not very good. Maybe that would be a good point to use Kondo. Kondo could be decent for this build, because if so, we probably could have already gone dark and not taken this extra 20k in damage. We got the cap. This is fine. Let's load AP, see if we can smack this guy. The guns are pretty good. French AP, sorry. They are punchy, just like the Jean Bart and the Richelieu. They're good. Sometimes the accuracy isn't good, sometimes my aim isn't good, like that. But yeah, the rear firing angles, as you can see here, awesome. This is a pretty good kiting ship, so when you get in this position, all right, Georgia, you're gonna pay for this. I think with Jaeger's torps and my guns here, should get this guy out of the match. Nice, nicely done. But yeah, good AP. Now you notice I have been shooting HE quite a bit this match, and when you have Azerlane Dunkirk and you can just quickly switch back and forth, it makes it easy to use the HE. You know, it's just efficient. If you have like the Kansas or the Richelieu bow tanking you and your AP is not going to do anything, just click X, shoot the AP, shoot the HE. Yeah. From this range, 2 hits on San Diego, that is a small little ship, so I will take it. And basically, any AP shell that hits this little guy over here is going to deal a ton of damage. Let's see if we can get another salvo off here before we turn out. The gun range is actually pretty good too. I think it was buffed last May to 17.8. Yeah, so pretty good gun range. The AA is absolutely terrible. The DPS is, what is it, 244? That is one of the lowest at the entire tier. It's pants. But luckily we haven't had to play against any carriers in these last few games. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it has something to do with the Havoc missions. Usually I don't pay attention. Ooh, there's a good hit on Brandenburg. I will take that. That is good. Let's continue to turn out here, see if we can stay alive. I think that maybe I can turn and catch the San Diego slipping and take him out of the fight here. We shall see. But yeah, fairly quick ship here, 32 knots base. It's not as fast as the Champagne, but still, that's good. That's pretty good, and an 8% speed boost is solid. It's decently nimble too. You can kind of see the turning here. It has the 5th best rudder shift at tier 7, and that was again buffed last May, if I remember. There was a big French buff last May. There's the San Diego. I think, let's see if he maneuvers. He might be able to take him out here. But yeah, the Flander, the Gascone, the Champagne. Wow, nice shot. They were all buffed. And honestly, I hate that I didn't play this ship. I played the Champagne with her stupid new range, 18 kilometers stock, and I played the Flander with her amazing secondaries, but I didn't give this one a chance. Okay, there's a good salvo. Let's see if we can finish him off here. Also, the Udachi, we're gonna be lucky not to catch any torpedoes. But yeah, this ship is often compared a lot to the Champagne, and they are really, really similar. They have the same gun setup, and if you're wondering about other differences, Champagne has 6 406mm guns, better accuracy, 2 knots faster, but a much smaller HP pool, and not as good of heals like we talked about. Okay, we are now sailing into the Udachi. That is not good, but this is honestly a loss, so it's fine. Let's look and see. Is the JB looking at me? Yes, he is. Let's go ahead and turn out because I'm not going to give a Jean Bar player the satisfaction of killing me. I'd rather die to a Udachi. But yeah, the concealment, like we talked about earlier, it's not good on these battleships, so maybe Kondo could be worth it? I don't know. Sometimes I do this. I think a battleship has good enough accuracy, so I focus on other things like speed or survivability or something like that, and then I can't hit anything and the ship sucks. I did that with the Hawk. That was a perfect example because it had battlecruiser dispersion. I thought I could kind of get away with it, but alas, I could not. I would be curious if I have any Gascone connoisseurs out there. Let me know. How do you guys set yours up? What do you like to build it with? And blah, blah, blah. I feel like this build's it's working pretty good. It just, yeah, it's coming down to the teams. It's kind of more of a passive battleship, I would say, like mid-range. Wow, JB, nice. That felt good. You know, more of a mid-ranger, not necessarily as long range as the Champagne. But yeah, definitely not a brawler. Okay, there's our Udachi. Let's see if we can get a good salvo here, although we do need to kill the Brandenburg before his secondaries get into range. Again, the match is over. We've been triple capped for quite some time, but still, I like to pad my stats. Maybe you know the feeling out there. Let's see if we can blind fire this guy. Nope, no blind fire, but we are gonna get the Brandenburg out of here. And the best part is the Udachi didn't land a single torpedo. I really, you know, the more I play this game, like when Udachi first came out, that ship was so scary, but honestly nowadays, it's so easy to play against torpedo boats, I feel like. You know, if you're maneuvering and you're paying attention, then you can basically make a torpedo boat useless. Well, I'm gonna burn out here likely, but I'm wondering, again, we're not gonna let the JB kill us, so let's stay on this side of the island here to our left. Keep it to protect us, and let's see if the Udachi gets curious and pops out, and then I can blap him. But yeah, I've been enjoying this ship. Super, super fun. You guys should check it out. As Global XP ships go, I'm sure it's still towards the bottom of the list, but honestly, I would pick this one over the Roma, the Odin, and the Key at this point. Yeah, all right, we burned out. Whatever. We played our little hearts out. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button. I would appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Derka signing off. See ya.